Good afternoon, everybody. Doug Jenkins with the Findlay Hancock County Chamber of Commerce. We are live from our latest ribbon cutting here on North Main Street at Tabler Insurance, the new location. We're just a couple of blocks that way. Now, a brand new building for you, a brand new location for you here on North Main Street. Thanks for having us out today.
You betcha. Thanks for coming.
So, first thing, let's just get into it. First thing you might notice, you might see the Ohio State stuff in the background behind us. This is not only an insurance agency now; it's like it's a testament to Ohio State fandom in here.
It is.
This is quite the display of Buckeye gear.
Yeah, I call it my Ohio State mini museum. It's insurance is fun to talk about for a while, but who doesn't like talking about the Buckeyes?
It's way more fun to talk about the recent national championship.
Absolutely.
That being said, you will insure Michigan and Notre Dame fans, correct?
We'll just charge them more.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
premium's a little bit higher, but
Yeah.
all right, probably not for purposes of any auditing agencies. Mike, let's talk about your journey in the business here. Obviously, you've expanded to the point where you need some extra office space with new agents and everything. But when you got started, what did you think? Where did you think the journey was going to take you?
Yeah, that's a great question. Started in Columbus Grove. My dad had an insurance agency there with Farmers Insurance, and so I got out of college and joined up with him. And then that journey led me to Findlay. In about 1998, I started my first office up here in Findlay, and that was with Farmers Insurance. And just didn't see the captive agency where we wanted to be. We wanted to be more on the independent side, so we decided to jump into being an independent agent in 2001. And I always thought it was just going to be me. Like maybe I'd have an assistant help me out a little bit at some point, but it just kept growing. And we've added more agents on, and we keep growing. The last 2 years have been just phenomenal growth, and I give a lot of credit to my staff and my team. They do a great job. They treat people the way people should be treated. And that's the reason we have so much success, just because we treat people as human beings, and try to help them with the insurance piece along the way. And so with that growth, we outgrew our space where we were at before. We had about 750 square feet there, and there was 3 of us there full time, a part-time person there some. And so it was like getting a little bit on top of each other. So this gave us that opportunity to spread out a little bit.
Everybody gets their personal space back a little bit.
Space.
You talk about having that conversation. When it's something like insurance, you want to have a conversation with someone that you can trust. And that, just being able to talk with people, I imagine, goes a long way for this industry.
It does. And like talking about that space, having personal space, because sometimes that's a very personal conversation. And it's hard when you're in a building or in a space where there's 4 or 5 people that are all together. So this allows us to have that private space that we can meet with and talk about those personal things with people.
Was that your ESPN alert or my ESPN alert?
Yes.
It was yours? One of us has breaking news that we need to get to when we're done talking here. You also talked about being an independent insurance agency. Yep. What are the advantages of that for you?
Yeah, so it gives us a tremendous advantage because we can shop around to a lot of carriers to figure out who's got the best, not only price, but sometimes it's better coverage. And so we've got some really good partners with Salina Insurance, Erie Insurance, and Wayne Insurance. We also use Pekin Insurance, and those are our 4 really favorite companies to do business with because they value the relationships as well. They value that relationship between them and the agent as much as we value the relationship between us and the customer.
In fact, we saw some of the representatives here today for the ribbon cutting. Also, we saw many members of your BNI chapter here. What does it mean just to have so much community support to come out for a ribbon cutting like this?
Yeah, it's awesome. It just tells you that what you're doing it for the right reasons, and people that realize what you're doing and why you're doing it.
Oh, Mike, we appreciate it. If people want to learn more about the agency, maybe they want to go over what they need to insure, whether it's cars, home, whatever the case may be. What's the best way to get in touch with you?
Phone number to the office, 419-425-1414. Also, our website's a great tool. That's tablerins.com. And especially if you just want a quote, that's a great place to start.
Mike, congratulations on the new digs. We love the interior decor, and best of luck as you move forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So for Mike, I'm Doug. Have a great afternoon, everybody.